I've made a sweep of that sector. No hostile activity that I can...
Quicksilver! It's your sister!
I told you never to use X-Factor override frequencies except in an emergency.
It's Father! The hospital called. Father is very agitated. He wants us to come immediately. He must be getting worse.
Worse. Last week they said he was out of danger. I'll pick you up in the Hummingbird.
Rest now. We can speak later when you have more strength.
No, Wanda. For 20 years I kept the secret. Now you must know so I can be at peace.
Go on.
My children, you mean everything to me. And though Maria and I raised you as our own, we are not your natural parents.
What are you saying?
I had sworn never to reveal the truth to you. But now, I have been released from this vow. That is why I called you. You were newly born, then brought to our home by a midwife. Her name was Bova, a most wondrous creature, part human, part animal. She knew how much we wanted children of our own. It was she who swore us to silence.
Who are our real parents?
I do not know. To find out more, you must seek the midwife. Legend has it that she lives beyond the mists of the highest mountain, in a place known as Wundergor. I shall be fine, children. But now, I must rest.
Do you buy all this?
Be quiet. We have to check it out. If only for him.
Magneto.
Very good, Charles. I see that old age hasn't dulled your powers.
Nor your flair for the dramatic. Should I ask how you got in?
It seems your security systems have electromagnetic vulnerabilities. Vulnerable to me, anyway.
Wolverine was on sentry duty. What have you done to him? Was all this necessary, Magnus?
Maybe not, but I have to speak to you privately.
I don't suppose you are here to help us with security.
I am traveling to the Balkans, Charles. It is Magda. I have received news that she may be alive.
Your wife alive? After all your searching? You have enemies, Magnus. This could be a trap.
Of course it could be a trap. You know that would never stop me. I need you and Cerebro to make sure there is no unusual mutant activity in the area.
Normally, I wouldn't. But I understand why you must do this.
And Charles, should this be an ambush, no matter what happens to me or those who stand in my way, please do not interfere.
Where is he? Gone. He wanted to talk to me alone. For some reason, he felt you might object.
You bet I would. How can you listen to him after all he's done?
I understand your suspicions. Follow him. Notify me immediately if there is trouble.
Why? I love trouble.
Who trespasses in Wundagore? Pietro and Wanda Maximoff.
We have come in search of the midwife, Bova.
Can it be the twins?
How do you know us?
I am the High Evolutionary. But how do I know that you are Wanda and Pietro? You could be spies, sent to steal my secrets, to destroy all that I have built. We don't care about your secrets. Just let us talk to Bova and we'll go. First, I must be sure. There is a way to know the truth. Come with me to my citadel and I will show you. Every living thing in Wundagore begins here in my laboratory. Impressive. But how does it help prove who we are? Place your arms here. The genetic records of the infant Wanda and Pietro are stored in my databanks. This machine will extract a sample of your DNA. It's true. You have returned to us. Can you forgive my suspicions?
Of course. But now take us to Bova.
I shall notify her at once. Come with me.
Pietro, Wanda, Django said you might come.
This is the midwife you seek.
Django said you knew our natural parents.
Only your poor mother. It was a stormy night when I discovered her. Half frozen, fleeing in terror from a mutant who had just destroyed an entire village nearby. We brought her here and cared for her until she gave birth. But your mother's great fear persisted. She left you two in our care and fled Wundagore, still certain that the mutant would track her down. In her weakened state, she did not survive the bitter winter that followed. How horrible. We'll never know her.
The mutant who did this? Tell me his name.
No, it can only bring suffering. We must know. His name is Magneto.
That murderer! Magneto will pay with his life!
Bova is right. This can only lead to more bloodshed.
I don't care! Where do we find him?
Where he is every year at this time. At a loved one's marker at the cemetery just outside the village.
He's here. We're going.
Wait. If we cannot dissuade you, let us help. My most powerful creatures will go with you. So much has been accomplished this day. Soon the world will know the peace and joy I can give it.
Surveillance update, Beast. Maybe Magneto wasn't lying after all. Just when you think you know a dirtwad.
Magnus?
Magda? Is that you? Can it be true? Can you really be alive?
Yes, but please, come no closer. You have hurt me enough.
I was such a fool then. Filled with hate, with no room for love. I have changed.
I'm just so frightened.
Don't be, please.
You are still the fool.
Magneto! Who are you? What do you have to do with this desecration?
We are here to get revenge for one who has fallen in your path.
You will need to be more specific. There have been many. It was our mother!
Professor was right. Magneto stepped into a trap set by Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch.
You try my patience. Tell me why you lured me here.
You ought to see it, Hank. It's the blasted island of Dr. Moreau. I hate to see piling on, even on Magneto.
He's ours!
Finish him quickly. The world will thank us.
What are you doing?
Well, the worm turns. Oh, man. I'm probably gonna regret this. For some stupid reason, Xavier was worried about you. Go figure.
I told Xavier not to interfere!
Don't go overboard thanking me, dirtbag.
Wolverine! Gas!
Somebody's idea of a joke?
Not a very funny one.
Wolverine? What is happening? Wolverine! Why would Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch attack Magneto?
Perhaps all of X-Factor is involved. Alone, the twins would never stand a chance against Magneto.
Get the Blackbird. Triangulate on his communicator. We're going after them.
Oh,
Well, it's about time. Now, maybe you can tell me what this circus is all about.
I am not sure. Balkan legend has it that a mystical valley known as Wundagore flourished amidst these mountains. If this is that valley, then I know who is behind these attacks.
An excellent memory, Magnus. As a young man, you sought but never found my world. Now you shall number among its saviors.
Explain yourself. Why did you bring us here? Were you responsible for Magda's death?
One question at a time. Although I hold the key to evolution, creation is painstaking work. It has taken me decades to create this small colony of enhanced creatures. Wake them! The Scarlet Witch possesses the mastery of probability, which will increase my chances of matching genetic codes 1,000-fold. Together with the speed-enhancing powers of her brother's DNA, I am now able to complete a year's work in seconds. But you, the most powerful mutant on this planet, are the final piece to the grand design of earthly salvation. Samples of your DNA taken while you slept have bonded with that of the twins to make every one of my flawless ideal creations vital and strong. For it is the blood of the Father that gives life to that of his children.
What do you mean?
Wanda, Pietro, allow me to introduce Magnus, husband of Magda, and your father.
What? This madman is our father?
You are insane!
Behold! A family reunited in my service, lives dedicated to remaking the world. And now, let there be life. First, the genetic codes. New beings, perfect without sin, to populate a new world, the recreation of life on Earth. Soon there will be enough of my children to bring enlightenment to a dark, troubled world. What's this?
Amazing! The creatures are as Wolverine described them, neither man nor beast. Much as I have been described, though I doubt we will have time to discuss it.
We must convince them that we did not come here to fight.
Your mother was a gentle woman. The world I fought for frightened her. I frightened her. She left without telling me that you two were to be born.
So it's true. You destroyed her. I suppose your unhappiness makes everything all right.
No, Pietro. I'm afraid nothing ever will. Now that I know what this is all about, I shall hold back no longer. We shall not perish at the hands of a psychotic biologist. Come on. We have a score to settle.
Subdue the savages! Bring me the blue one!
Thank you for an unlikely deliverance.
Save it! Where is he? There is no place on this planet for him to hide from me.
What is happening?
I know you're gonna have a good explanation for this, Hank. But right now, how about giving me some air?
Fascinating. A world created, sustained, then lost by a single man.
Knowing you too, my life can never be the same. Perhaps in time, we could get to know one another better.
After what you did to our mother?
I have no excuses. Losing Magda is the greatest regret of my life. Not a day goes by that I don't think of my love for her. But as for the two of you, I swear I would have come for you if I had known you were alive.
We'll never know, will we?
How can they ever forgive me for what I did to their mother?
Give them time. Perhaps their wounds will heal.
To quote Isaac Watts, time, like an ever-rolling stream, bears all its sons away. They fly forgotten as a dream dies at the opening of day.
I have lost her twice now. You don't know. None of you will ever know.
Bye, my friend.